fuck!
Those are his pronouns.
Oh God. That's
Yeah,
awful.
he transitioned and became a cleric, so now he, him.
God.
Okay, so give me 5 minutes
God.
while Moon sets up the table.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
And I will tell you all a story.
Ooh, Vermintide.
Yes, I typed in Warhammer and it said, "Did you mean Vermintide?" Sure, I meant Vermintide.
I mean, we are dealing with a tide of vermin. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Since we're live, I better move over to push to talk.
Some of which, some have said Skaven Tide happens to have sharper than normal teeth.
So, I got to have an immense amount of fun Sunday. Let's see here. We I didn't even have to fight anybody. It was just locking horns with somebody and wordsmithing through a thing because the person was trying to deny my character's right to go attempt the trials to become a knight on the grounds of her brother is an asshole. And it's like, wait a minute. Am I my brother? Did I do those things? No? Okay, then what are we talking about? And then, so Albion, hey, where do monarchs say they get their right to rule from?
Those pretentious fuckers have a tendency to claim that God told them they could do it.
Okay. So, if a pretentious fucker, like the ones we've been, it happens to be one of the ones that we've encountered in Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough. Okay. Who says, you know, common people are not worthy and that kind of stuff. And you look them dead in the face and go, okay, so I didn't plan this. Dazzle did this to himself. Wait a minute. You're claiming I don't have good enough blood? My mother is a demigod and my father's an actual god. Where do you claim your right to rule? And I could just, imagine in my face the color from Argoth's face slowly draining away. That was pretty fun. Anyway. Hi, Moon. Table set up?
I'm up. 1 second.
Well, we were stress testing your computer last Friday, right? And I did say your audio sounded fine.
Oh, Friday ran smooth.
Yeah. But we do these tests so we don't false start our viewers, because false starts are the absolute worst thing for viewership.
False start. Just go with the team of rats. 5-yard penalty. Lose 7 rats.
Pretty much. Okay. Travel pants.
Hi, Liv.
I am gonna be working out of the double suitcase method because that way I only have to check one bag when I get to the airport. And then on the way back, I check 2 bags so I can take a bunch of stuff back with me. I already have those. Okay. You're packed.
Are the traveling pants jeans, by any chance?
Nope.
Damn it.
They are Victoria's Secret pocketed yoga pants. And by pocketed, I mean I can stick half my arm in the pocket.
Oh.
Ew.
Victoria's Secret fisting yoga pants.
Yeah. Except for there's pockets on both sides. And then there's a pocket in the back waistband and a pocket in the front waistband. and another pocket in the side waistband. So you have your phone, your keys, your wallet, and then you can put stuff on the outside too.
It sounds like some
Actually, enough storage to finally store Victoria's secret.
What is she hiding?
What is she hiding?
The pockets, obviously.
Wait a minute.
It's so true.
I have a question. Moon?
Yeah.
Moon?
Sure. What?
Have you seen the Final Fantasy VI finale I did?
Was it the one involving the Spear of Longinus?
Yes!
Because I saw that, I'm just like, wait, you can, like, you threw an item at him. What fucking weird synergy did you find? Was it something with a healing potion? Fuck it, I'm gonna throw the spear. What spear? Not... How do 9999?
I don't know! It hit the damage cap! I don't know!
Like, congratulations. I want you to know that seeing those numbers appear from that instance triggered in my brain the exact same reaction as 14-year-old Moon going, what do you mean you can use a phoenix down on the undead?
999, huh?
No, it was desperation. It was
Dang,
absolute desperation.
That spear could one-shot Frank Horrigan.
Because Kefka broke my stride. I'm just like, okay, just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. I didn't expect that to work.
Yikes.
Like, I don't even know if that's canonically what you're supposed to do, if there's a different method to beat him, but that was funny as shit.
Oh, canonically, you're just supposed to nuke him repeatedly.
Failed to connect.
Yeah, it's just I was trying to load something in. I tried to load too many things in, and it got caught in a lag loop. It just finished loading them.
Okay, I will try again.
I did not expect
Ah,
that to
there we
work.
go.
And when it did, Ian and I watched it back through, looked at each other, and said, "We have to make a meme for this. It has to be completely over the top."
That was one of the funniest things I have seen in a while. Holy shit.
Give it bring
was
in
the
real.
best timing too, because just before I threw the spear, he went, "The end draws near," which is when he's about to use which is when he's about to try to Heartless Angel you and knock you down to one HP and then nuke your party if you don't heal fast enough.
So it was quite literally, the end draws near. And you, yeah, but not for me! Spear!
Yes.
And I just ended up ad-libbing Team 4-star in the comments.
Good.
I was so tempted to do. So there were two ways we could have done that. We decided on John Cena, but the other one was failed to connect. Okay, let's try it again. Oh, I missed the exclamation mark. It's on me. The other one was to do call an ambulance, but not for me. And I went, no. If we set this up, John Cena and the Spear of Longinus will be so much funnier.
Do.
So it was, the end draws near.
His name is Longinus!
The end draws near. Are you sure about that?
Sure. I have altered the outcome. Pray I alter it no further.
And then Mass Effect today started out hard and got really easy. You wanna know why it got really fucking easy? Hey, Moon.
What?
You played Mass Effect 2, right?
Only a little. I kind of fell off with the go to a planet, drive around in a rover, scan things.
Mass Effect 2 doesn't have that. But,
That's what their away missions were.
yeah. That was the Mass Effect 1 away missions. They got rid of the rover in 2 altogether and then didn't bring it back.
Anyway.
No, for the life of me, I do not understand this. But you pick up the upgraded SMG in Mass Effect 2 and suddenly the entire game gets so much easier. Because every other weapon in the game has like inaccuracy and lower rate of fire and just doesn't quite pack enough punch for the amount of rounds in the magazine. And then they're like, here's a 50 round SMG that you can hip fire with 100% accuracy. Whee!
So they just give you. Wait, they just give you a lead hose?
Yes, they give you what is effectively a saw.
Oh shit.
And I'm playing a Vanguard, which means that I could press a button and go from where I'm standing to slam into you like a fucking linebacker, stare you in the face and be like, what up? So they gave me a lead hose and I used the hose.
Unto that I say, Bert.
And so as soon as I got that, the next 3 missions were easier. And then I got to do a DLC I've never done before, the Shadow Broker. And then I got to kiss my blue girlfriend.
Shadow Broker is a great DLC. You cannot say that for everything in that game.
No. The Batarian DLC is awful.
Hey, that thing that's supposed to be like a post-game setup, we're just going, why does it give it to you that early? I was so shocked when I saw you were doing it that early in the story. Why does it unlock that then?
Apparently it unlocks it as soon as the collectors attack the human colony.
That's really dumb. That's a dumb place to put that quest.
And then, if you're not in the post-game, which means the collectors aren't dead yet, the collectors talk to you and taunt you.
You are an awesome person.
Because if you're in the post-game, the collectors are dead.
Yeah, you get straight to Sovereign talking to you in this place, I think.
Yeah, you get, not Sovereign, I looked in the files, it's,
Oh, Harbinger, maybe.
Yeah, so Sovereign's dead.
Harbinger... Yeah, I got
Harbinger...
Sovereign and Harbinger mixed up.
Yeah, Harbinger mocks you. And then if you've played the DLC and you got Harbinger, apparently in Mass Effect 3, Harbinger calls you out in the opening mission when you're running from the invasion. Like, actually yells at you and tries to vaporize you. And I'm just like, hey, wait a minute! Alright, anyway. Cletus! Did Cletus step away?
I don't know.
Cletus. Cletai?
Okay,
The
no, we don't
clitoris?
say cleati because that implies clitoris.
Aye.
The army of Fiora has
Damn, you're right, though.
My mind didn't even go there till you brought it up.
Furry one, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate those. Good way to start the month.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, I was also thinking, like, cleat-eyed, like octopi.
No,
Wait, I thought the plural of octopi was octopus.
I genuinely appreciate the subs, honey. I always do. But gift subs and prime subs do not count for getting me over the hump for them to pay me more money. However, I still get paid for them, so I still appreciate them.
Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son.
The clitoris is a
No!
it's fictitious.
Damn it, I don't have admin powers in this Discord. I can't kick him for that.
And this is why. This is
The
why.
army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome,
See,
son.
this is something I get to say now. So what you're telling me is Andre has never made a woman happy.
It's like the Grail. He's still questing.
I mean, thing is, like, I can already tell, like, if you made that comment in character, Andre's response would just be to say that the lady seems pleased with him, and he wouldn't get the wider implications.
Yeah, probably.
Then the Rodlin would then Rodlin would make a follow-up joke about, "Oh, the lady seems pleased with you, does she? So you have pleased the lady."
Yeah,
Damn.
sorry for the
Of
delay,
course.
folks.
Well,
but-
yes, of course. He's no longer in Bretonia, so she's pleased with him.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh,
Alright, Cletus.
Hi,
I'm
hi.
crying.
Sorry, folks.
Oh,
The problem
Look,
is when you drink
look.
as much ale as I do, eventually you have to pay the rent.
If we were not going to be able to play tonight, I was going to ask everyone. I was going to hand out secret roast cards, so everyone would roast a different character, and we would just do a roast for 2 hours of everyone else's character.
Oh, that's always fun.
did we already start with mine?
No, you just made it way too easy, and I took advantage. And I'm not apologizing. I'm just letting you know you made it easy.
So are we going
I
to
am quite
mention...
easy.
Hang on.
Hold on. So before I turn this over to Cletus, what is this? So this is what the spear scene from my Final Fantasy VI video made you think about?
See it, Tamasu?
Now
The
reminded
future.
that I spawned
The future is burning blue! This sword line burns with an awesome power! Its burning blade tells me to defeat you! Take this! My love, my hope, and all of my sorrow! Spirit Sword!
Oh god, I
Okay, that was pretty
unironically love G Gundam so much.
Yeah, no, I unironically love G Gundam. Like the best scenes in Gundam are just the over the top G Gundam bullshit.
I have an actual like big brain headcanon thought about G Gundam.
Okay.
It is an in-universe, possibly probably propaganda from pro-peace type forces between the UC and the Xeon forces, but it is designed as in-universe entertainment in the Universal Century timeline.
Post-war, yes, I can see that.
Yep, either very, no, it would have to be late in the war, or post-war after everything's said and done. But yeah, as just kind of a way to demystify and re-propagandize Gundams.
Makes sense. But yeah, no, when there was that dramatic spear throw that got the kill, I was just imagining that kind of speech playing out right before he threw it.
Yeah, no. I have got to prepare for a moment coming up because well, now I have even more reasons to hate the man, but Solid's gonna get to stab Argath in the chest and kill him.
Huh?
Albion knows what I'm talking about.
Who the fuck is Argath?
Argath's is one of the dickholes from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, right. He's no, wait. I'm thinking of Tactics Advanced with the Judge Magisters.
Yeah, he's the guy who shoots Tetra in the chest. And then apparently promptly dies, but...
On an unrelated note, if you ever find yourself looking for a somewhat unconventional game, give Tactics Advanced a try if you liked Final Fantasy Tactics.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because it deserves to be known. I've talked about it with a couple of people. So this month, everybody, before I hand this over to Cletus, I'm gonna let Cletus talk, and then we have an announcement. But there's an announcement about that, and I will bring it up after Cletus is done. So Cletus,
oh boy,
primarily because I need to start my avatar in order to do the announcement properly. Go ahead and talk.
Okay.
I acknowledge the danger of handing you a beer and a microphone.
How do you know I don't have a beer with me right now? Well, last session, the party was still engaged in combat versus the Skaven and some vampires. Really bad mix, if you ask me. But we'll see how that works out. I mean, Andre still loves fighting, and he's likely to keep going. I'm unsure about the spellcasters and whether or not they've tapped out or not, or they're exhausting themselves, or they're still good for the fight. Gotta remember Tess and Oscar with their guns. Well, gotta make sure you still have enough dry powder to work the guns. And shot. Must have shot. Can't kill a Skaven without a bullet. But Lucia and Rodlin, yes, they've been doing a lot of the magic lifting. Cesarao and Oscar have been doing a lot of gunning. And once they run out of bullets and can't reload, well, at least Cess knows how to do hand-to-hand combat. Well, hand and tail combat. We'll see how tonight goes. See how well the fight ends up.
Please check your messages.
Oh, let me double check that. Let's see. Messages. I need something. Oh my. So, the party has pushed the rats fairly well, but somehow there is now a bell tolling rhythmically. The problem with bells in Skaven is the screaming bell can cause a lot of havoc, problems, mayhem, and chaos on the battlefields. And the fact that they're ringing one underground is seriously bad news. Well, it means the rats recognize they're losing and they want to swing the advantage back in their favor. The party, on the other hand, if this works, are going to suffer some really nasty side effects. So, let's see how that goes. And I now leave things to Fiora so that she can make her announcement. It's on you now.
I'm aware, I just don't have the ability apparently to press a button to stop my microphone from muting me. Ha.
I mean, we knew you were special.
Very.
Try pecking at it like there's birdseed in the
Yeah, right. I'll go get the I'll go get the little block of millet, and we'll just put the block of millet on the button, and it'll be fine.
Just like how you mastered tank controls.
I hate all of you. All right. So, hi everybody. So the announcement is this: for the next month, I've already made my schedules. The reason I've made my schedules this way is because one, there's nothing on my wish list that's coming out in June. I'm kind of upset about that. Like, there's one thing, Tabletop Tavern.
And other than that, everything else is August or later. It's going to be a very dry 2 months. But I will make the most of it, as I usually do. What that means for all of you lovely people is we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy XIV while I'm traveling, as well as running this here, and I will still be recording Mass Effect, Final Fantasy IX, and Chrono Trigger while I'm traveling. In addition to that, I've got the Silk Song is scripted, the Kingdom Hearts is recorded, and I'm going to be playing Dust Elysian Tale off stream because it's not working on stream. I'm trying to figure out why. I get the feeling that I'm going to have to start Dust over because no cloud save, but that's fine.
Stage fright, probably.
But I will hopefully get all of those things done, get myself caught up to April, and then I just need to play 2 more games and be caught up to June and July. But the thing about Final Fantasy Tactics is this. Since I will be playing it so much, I'm setting a stream tip goal for the entire month. The whole thing. Because, well, I'm not going to be in any one permanent place. If we make that goal, I will do Tactics and Tactics Advanced 2. I will do both of them because one of my I get to have bunny women, and honestly, if I can't be a bird girl, I'll be a bunny girl and be happy. And 2, I have been requested to play that by like 10 people. I'm kind of scared. This seems like a game where if I screw it up, I'm going to get yelled at a lot. So all we have to do
that's the neat part. It's hard to screw it up.
Yeah, but it seems like it wouldn't be because Final Fantasy Tactics seems really easy to screw up. Everybody can die at any time. Oops, dead. Oops, dead. But I'll do Tactics Advance if you guys make the goal this month. The goal above there that we have tonight is not for this month because I'm only streaming 3 days this week. But next week when I start that up, I am streaming Thursday through Saturday, possibly next Wednesday too. I don't know. I'm being tentative there. And then I'm streaming my normal schedule the next week and my normal schedule the next week. And then I have an abbreviated schedule the last week of June. And that's because even with airplanes, it takes a long time to travel halfway around the world, especially since I'm this close to the Arctic freaking Circle. How close am I to the Arctic Circle? Well, if Iceland is in the Arctic Circle, it's a 4-hour boat ride to Iceland. Just saying. Anyway. The other announcement is I will be bringing stuff back with me from the United States. This is your chance to tell me something I should pack. I have a maximum capacity of 20 pounds. So no sodas, no heavy liquids, but other stuff maybe. What's the last thing tonight? Oh, I'll see you all at Epona Fest this weekend if you're going to the Italian Pony Con. Hi, Italian Pony Bros. I think that's it. Oh, if you want to be in the Final Fantasy IX playthrough, you need to leave a comment on the Final Fantasy IX video. I'm starting recording of that tomorrow, so you've got through until I get to the hotel tomorrow to drop a comment and get your name locked in potentially for the next characters, because I know it's going to introduce like at least 3, if not 5 characters to me right out the gate. Anyway, man, I'm forgetting something, but if I can't remember it and I didn't write it down, oh well, I guess I didn't forget it. It's all yours.
Well, we have a serious note. Unfortunately, Warhammer artist John Blanche has passed away.
That's what I forgot.
That was the name, John. Okay.
I was gonna say we also have intros. Yes.
Yes,
we do, but yeah, no, he passed. I don't know if it was a few weeks back, but the news broke recently, and yeah, no, So
yeah, news broke today. Passed away with family at 77 years old.
Yeah.
Won the game.
He passed away with family peacefully at 77.
Yes.
It's nice to see someone who did so much for us go out that way. I would love to bring IBC root beer back with me, Rotkiv, but a single pack of that weighs like 3 pounds.
Yes.
That is the other thing. So the thing that got me interested in Final Fantasy was the tabletop game that Dazzle runs. You can all blame him for why you have to endure me now playing that repeatedly. Him and Arcane, both.
But it's fun.
But here's the thing. A person who I've spoken to numerous times about rulings and rule changes and stuff and trying to understand the methodology to them is also the creator of Final Fantasy D20, and I go over this more in the opening to the FF9 video. Vivili is terminally ill. They've been working on this system since 2012. Publicly had something released since 2014. And have been continuously working on the system on and off for the last 14 and a half years. But she is terminally ill and has reached the stage of the illness where she can no longer work on things. Which means that we are expecting about a month tops before she will pass away. So I've added her to the list of Eternal Scouts over on the Patreon video. And if anybody has a problem with that, shove it up yours. They more than earned it, and their influence is definitely being felt for the last year and a half, almost 2 years. And it goes out further than that because I would have zero interest in Final Fantasy if Dazzle hadn't invited me to his game and let me play a character. So, blame Dazzle and blame Vivili. For good or ill.
I had no idea that they've been working on it for for about 15 years at this point.
Work apparently began on it shortly after I'm trying to think. Shortly after Final FF14 A Realm Reborn was restarted. And then they just kept working on it after they released it publicly about a year later. Anyway, intros. Hi, I am Fiora. I will be playing Lucia Blick tonight. I will be your Slavic bitch with a bear who wants to punch a Wrath Ogre. Apparently that's what I am doing right now. I am punching a Wrath Ogre. And I'm also Fiora, your camera person and your streamer. Thank you all for the love and support and the care, and I genuinely appreciate all of you. And as of right now, we have a full stack of fate points. Thank you to Solar Aura for stacking both sides. We'll see how that works out for us. Please use them freely and use them often. Next.
I fully plan to use them frequently and often. Hola, Teki Doodle. Teki Mahal Tehesaurus. Zo Sha Codex Calustria. Or in Reich or English. Hello, I'm Doodle, and I play Thesserau, the human of Lustria. Next.
Hello, Oscar Hertzsprung here of the minor noble house Hertzsprung of Wissenland and Nuln. Pleasure to be here at your service, although perhaps not a pleasure to be here in the middle of rodent hell. I am played by Albion, as ever. It's a joy to be here for you all again this evening. On to the next.
And I am Rental Aphid, and I have the honor of joining you all as Rodlin the Wanderer, the prophet's old man sword-swinging maniac who is currently attempting to who's very much hoping that everyone's going to make it out alive.
Hi, I'm Shiny Star, and I'm playing Sir Andre Morehire, Noble Knight of Bretonia, and I'm looking forward to the melee ahead, and the glory that can be won ahead.
I would like to point out that yes, in fact, Andre's horse is riding him.
but I'm Tiff.
Awesome.
I am Lynn Zabi. I do the work of Cletus, your recapper, as well as your little jiber. And
Isn't that feeding into a stereotype about Bretonians?
I don't know.
That we are the best?
Possibly.
No. That you have intimate relations with your mounts. Deal with it.
Nesperants are close friends.
When you try to out innuendo the man who cannot understand innuendo.
Right over his head and bounced off the wall. That is Andre. He should never stop being Andre. And now we move on to our dearly beloved moon. Moon?
Yeah, hi, I'm the moon. I'm being called away for something. I'm sorry. I believe the spiders are doing things. Oscar, you're up. Take your shot, make your shot. I will resolve it as soon as I can return back to keys.
Ooh.
Okay, off to a flying start. It's fun to know that this is our, I want to say, third session on this map, and we haven't made it past the entrance hall.
We're playing this like Bowser plays Mario Kart. Real slow start, but once we accelerate, we don't. There's nothing in our way.
Hopefully so. Right. Well, there's currently a rat ogre threatening Lucia, which I don't appreciate, so a gun. .49, so that's a left arm hit.
Wait, 49. It becomes 94. You shot him in the left leg.
Oh yeah, you flip my. I did not flip it. Okay.
You put an arrow in his knee. Or a bullet. Is it a bullet?
It's a musket ball.
You put a bullet in his knee.
It's a shame he can never be an adventurer again.
Somebody knew where I was going with that.
I mean, I knew where you were going with it. I just didn't want to dignify it.
Look, we're playing a tabletop game live on Twitch that is, at this point, 21 years old. What dignity do we have?
Fair point, I suppose.
We have dignity?
Most of us try to.
You see, we're in this thing called the dignity denial.
Oh boy, that's a 10. I'm going to roll to confirm that.
Diggy hole?
A little bit.
Dignity hole? Something.
Dignity hole.
What about dignity?
I am a fool and I have no. And I'm in a hole.
So that's 19 damage to its to its left leg of the rat ogre that's menacing Lucia. That's the bugger, yeah.
Okay.
Opening with a confirmed Ulrich's Fury. I am perfectly happy with that to start the evening.
Okay, yeah, I did not enjoy that at all. There's a large chunk of meat missing out of the leg where the bullet ripped through. And on the upside, it seems to have stopped paying as much attention to Lucia after someone shot it in the leg.
That's definitely a better start than I was hoping for. Subjectively.
Anything else, or is that it for your turn?
It's pretty much just shoot and reload for me.
All
I
right.
don't have anywhere to move to.
Then Andre and Esperance.
Haha, glorious. Let me see something. That's enough distance. Lucia, on your right. And I'll go flying in with a lance and hoofing on that rat ogre.
The army of Fiora has a new officer. Welcome, son.
Hello. Laurie! Thank you, sweetie.
You have a gang up bonus on it now. That's amazing.
Let me see. I might have hit it. If I have a gang up bonus, then I did hit. And lance to the right arm, and Esperance got a right leg shot. Does it have any dodges or parries? I'm assuming no.
One dodge.
Okay. Which one did it dodge? Good sire.
So which one came in first? Was it the lance or the hoof?
I mean, dealer's choice.
Well, the lance is longer, so it's going to strike that so it's going to dodge that first. And with, I think that's an /4.
All right.
Yeah, so it doesn't have any kind of critical attack. It's not smart enough for that, thankfully. But it does dip out of the way of the lance.
Then Esperance bodies it for 14 to the right leg.
It's the same leg that got shot. Yeah, no, it's not doing well. Rockland.
Okay, good. Since I am phoning in this from a distance, could our lovely streamer pan to where I am so I know exactly how far I am from people?
Okay, so you are here. And if I want to measure... Actually, you know what? Because I'm not using my VTuber avatar and my computer power has been significantly improved, I can do this.
So, double stream. Multi-stream, multi-platform streaming.
Well, this is actually so secret, everybody. The way I record videos now, I have 2 instances of OBS running simultaneously. One is capturing the VTuber avatar, and one is capturing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you are 8 inches from Mori, 12 inches from Lucia, 14 inches from the nearest rat ogre, 8 inches from the nearest Skaven bastard, and 18 yards from the next nearest Skaven bastards. I say Skaven bastards, knowing that our Skaven are not bastards. They have found Big Daddy Sigmar.
So classic. We got the Skaven bastards and the Skaven legal heirs.
Yes.
Accepted by the family. Welcome, as opposed to the rat god that's always out for cigarettes. So Rodlin is going to, now that this area where he's currently at has been cleaned up of threats to the back line, he is going, or unless, quick question. Are there any like hostile spiders on the walls or anything?
No, there are no hostile spiders on the wall as far as you can tell. They've all moved on or scurried out of the way.
Also, I used
Excellent.
Amber Wizard powers. The spiders were never hostile.
That's true.
Oh no, the spiders are very hostile, just not to you.
Spiders are aggressive.
Spiders are aggressive. The spiders are coming.
Oh no.
Now that the backline has been cleaned up sufficiently, will remove myself from the rear of our conflict and make a charge at the nearest Skaven bastard.
What's his maximum charge?
I'm not sure if it is it. Listen, it's
Uh,
double your movement.
It is brain. If you want to, I'm gonna have to fix this character sheet. I didn't realize they were broken. I don't know what happened. Anyway, charge is 4. 4. Is 4 the correct answer?
You have to move at least 4. Anyway, even if
let me just, I can't, the character sheets.
Don't worry about the character sheet right now. The Rhino runtime that ran most of the backend tables is no longer supported and no longer used. So it has to be rewritten from the ground up.
Thanks, Microsoft.
Yep. Focus on the game.
Microsoft changed something on the back end, made it no longer supported, something they've used for over 30 fucking years as a part of their back end. They've now just thrown out.
The Rhino runtime, which ran most of the tables behind the offline character sheet, no longer works. But focus on the rules. Focus on charge. Charge, I think, is you have to charge 4 meters. You have to move at least 4 meters. Because it came up before.
Your move distance max, if I remember right.
But yeah, the charge is. I can find out. I think that part of the formula still works. Let's see.
You know, this is the
here we go. Combat movement in yards. Okay, if your movement characteristic is 4, you can charge 16.
Yes, 4 times. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's much. I was expecting only like 2 to 3 times, but no, that's cool. I'm going to charge that near rat.
Yep, it takes your entire turn to do that, and you only get 1 attack. So.
Oh, I thought.
Nope. Nope. You get 1 attack.
Yeah, 1.
And dual wielding doesn't do anything?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Gives you a parry.
Yeah, it allows you to use your offhand as a parry unless you do a swift attack, and then you're able to attack with the offhand. But it does basically you can sacrifice your parry for a second attack, but if you're doing a charge maneuver, you only get 1 attack.
Okay, fair enough.
You have a +10 bonus.
Yep.
All right. So I will go ahead and roll me now some. I have pretty good melee. 72 does not a melee hit.
Are you off by less than 30?
Oh, then yes, I hit. If the bonus is that,
Because
right,
yep. So you're charging, right?
I am charging.
Okay, we need to move your figure. You're charging the rat ogre? Yeah, okay.
It's the only one you can reach. I've been checking measurements.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to be laying down suppression fire or more shots. So
All right, with that, with that strike landing, I need to roll my d10. So 27. Where is 27?
The 72, which will land on the body, around the abdomen, but above the belly button.
Ooh, that's a 10. I need to roll for roll for wrath.
Excellent.
Oh dear. Rodolin just slammed a weapon into the belly of the. Rodolin's digging around and doing intestinal surgery in a rat ogre while it's conscious with a sword. That will wrath because you have plus 10 to hit, and I know you have higher than a 27 weapon skill.
Yeah.
Actually,
So let's go ahead and see that extra.
You have plus 20 to hit because we're ganging up on him.
So I really do have. Oh my god. So even another 72 would have hit.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and throw.
All right.
So
it's an additional 4 for a total of 18 to the gut.
You have a strength bonus of 4?
I thought I put a +1 bonus, strength bonus of 3.
Do you have something that gives a +1 bonus? Charging doesn't give a damage bonus.
Allow me to double check. I do not have access to my. Oh, I just realized I don't have access to my offline character sheet, so I'm relying on the one on. Yeah, I had a.
Here's
I think
the
I had a
thing.
mighty bloat.
Here's the thing. Even if it goes down to 17, okay. So 17 or 18. Rodolin, you come. Lucia was standing firm, parrying away the rat ogre. Andre, you come rushing over it, dodges around the lance, but is unable to dodge the swift kick from Esperance's hooves. Oscar, you drop around into the rat ogre's body in time for the hoof to stomp right where the bullet tore through. As the others push forward, Rodolin, you charge in, seeing a couple of crates to get some elevation, and with something between a running jump and a wizard hop, you rush in with a long blade in one hand, rush through. You can feel the resistance of spine and spleen, but as you slash the blade out, there is a small flood of entrails. The rat ogre twitches for a moment, not quite realizing the damage that had been done. A few chunks of warpstone fall out that are just lodged here or there, but as it falls over trying to fix the damage that's been done to it, it would take not a moment before it lies still.
Well, that's another one down.
As you bring
Rodolin
it to critical 9.
Rodolin says, wiping his brow.
Fine work, Rodolin.
I find it strangely relieving that I engaged the rat ogre expecting to fight it one-on-one, and instead everyone jumped it. I appreciate all of you. Nice shot, Artsker! You hit him in the kneecap!
Doing my best.
Indeed. Well, let's see if we can make as many. What's the colloquial term these days? Jumpings, I believe it was. Getting jumped. Let's see if we can make the rest of them get jumped so smoothly. Rodolin says with a bit of a cheeky smile on his face.
Right. Let's see here.
All right. So yeah, that should bring us down to around to Fess.
Yep. I believe I am currently wielding the cannon. It's been a few weeks, so let's see here. I've got. There's an abomination that's kneeling, and then there's this guy right here. They're both within range. So yeah, I think I'm going to do 5 rounds of rapid into this guy that I'm holding up in the air. Right here.
Jiminy fucking cricket.
I like being able to say 5-round rapid. It's a Doctor Who reference.
Well, he's going to try and block the first shot.
All right.
That will help him for the first shot.
Let's see. What is my actual skill with this? Not great. Did he block the first one?
No.
Which is fine because it doesn't hit him anyway.
So he braces the shield forward. The round chips through the The round chips through the shield, taking out part of the rim.
Oh fuck. Okay, so far only 1 hit, and that was the second. There it is. So 1 hit in the body and 1 hit in the 91. 59. No, not 59. 50 and 91. So that's a body and a left leg hit out of 5 shots. The first one is 11 points to the body. Second one is 13 points to the left leg.
Okay. Hang on. So
no worries.
As you go firing through,
and remember, like that means 3 shots missed. For reference. So I have no idea where those shots went, but probably into the terrain behind him.
All right, how much did the third shot do, I want to say? Us?
And I was muted, and I was reading off, like, rattling off all the things. So the first shot was a miss by 2 degrees. The second shot was a hit to the body for 11 points. The third shot was a miss by 3 degrees. The fourth shot was a hit to the left leg for 13. And the last shot was a miss by 3.5 degrees.
Okay. So the shots tear in, ripping through the Skaven's shield. A round tears into the body, dropping the Skaven low. A couple of other shots rip into the now fallen overhang. And as one of the Skaven slaves is making its way forward, one of the rounds that was intended for the clan rat goes a bit high, catches the Skaven in the thigh, and it drops down and begins to die.
Okay.
Well, that's a kill.
And that's my round, because that's basically using all my actions to hold down the trigger.
Well, good shots all around, it seems.
I'm more just trying to hold it on target.
Well, it's working. He's going to say, giving a temporarily back gripping one of his swords so he can turn around and give a thumbs up before flipping it the right way around again.
Ah, damn, that's kind of cool. Scan over and see what's even still here. I need to flip the rat over. There we go.
We might need to advance, Oscar.
All right, let's see. The rats
Be with
in
you.
front of Mori are going to move forward. That undead is rendered low properly. Let's see. The other three are going to move up. Ranged move into position and aim, trying to figure out what's still viable. They're going to take a little bit of cover. All right, sword's going to delay until Oscar moves. And Peg Leg is coming over to be of assistance. He doesn't know what he can do, but clack, 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 clack as he moves over.
Peg leg on a peg leg.
Egg leg for morale.
Yep.
Hey, I resemble that peg leg with mine.
Oh no, where'd he go?
Peg leg the rat
Oh,
has the
there he is.
energy of a Walmart greeter who enjoys being there.
All right, listen. This rat is this rat. Okay, you know how Skaven measure the lot or the days that they've lived in terms of weeks, maybe months.
Yep.
He's a couple of years old.
Oh no.
Good for him.
Yeah, he'll follow Oscar to the depths of hell. Largely because he can't walk that fast. Anyway, all right. There.
I mean, he did make a promise. He did take an oath.
Yep.
He did do the whole nightly thing.
Yep.
I know I like him.
Like he's the closest thing Oscar will probably ever have to a squire just because he's not about that life. All right. There really aren't any still functioning of the ghoulish skeletal abominations. I need to turn my nightlight off, though it just made this entire map scene really cool because it does look like it's lit by firelight. Did Lucia Mori
Okay.
I will give you a free half action with Mori to reposition him forward as everyone else is moving forward.
Is this because we gave Mori a giant Snickers?
Yeah, he is now himself. He is no longer hungry.
I see. He's no longer hangry.
Yeah, now he's just cutting for the love of the game.
So the free move will bring Mori up to here. Is he kneeling? Oh yeah, he's
Oh, he's they went up and smashed him.
Okay. Well, in that case, hey Moon, you know how people say, "Did I stutter?" I said I cast Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Mori charges.
Okay. They are both
Scared
going to
me there
spend
for a
their
second.
they are both going to spend their dodge for the round.
Who are?
The Skaven that were in front of
Allied Skaven that Mori just charged through. Yeah.
You're gonna blow their dodge and get the fuck out of the way.
Well, good news. They don't have to blow their dodge.
They're going to do it anyway because it's appropriate.
Because even with the modifier of -20, Mori made the agility check to leap over their heads.
Oh, please make me an intimidate check as he does.
Okay. Epic failure. 73.
Okay,
33.
Okay, that's fine. They are at this point in time they're expecting giant bear.
But now the charge hit is a 38 out of, well, with the charge it'd be 58, I think. I have no way of knowing. Mori's character sheet is even more broken than Lucia's.
Okay, what was what?
I'm gonna resort to the old-fashioned inferior character sheet because we have to use those right now. Because at least editable PDF for some reason works. Okay, so 38 out of 64 weapon skill to hit with the 8-digit claw.
Oh yes, all right. So that's that one's already been injured.
That is a 15-point hit. How you doing? To the crotch. Seriously, Mori? Really? Hit him in the upper right leg.
All right, so I actually understand why.
Okay.
So he rolled a 55 to block it. That's not enough to block it. 55 is left arm. That means he tried to throw up the block to protect it. Mori's big-ass claw went down the wood, caught the lip of the shield, hooked slightly, went through, flipped over the lip and went into the leg. For 15, you said?
Yeah.
Went into and through the leg.
Oh. He doesn't have a leg anymore.
He was already at -14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on. Cat screaming.
Okay. I don't know what that Skaven did, but this is what it feels like in general chat right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that feels like.
I am sorry, he screams very loud, and I can't concentrate on anything other than scream. But, yeah, that's he's already at -14. There is no more leg.
I don't know what that Skaven did, but I think Mori had a grudge.
That's a grudging.
Maury trying to mimic the tales of dwarves he's heard from Oscar, say that's going in the book, but instead it just comes out. He points at a folded piece of wood in the vague shape of a book.
Lucia moves up, quick draws to a thrown knife and throws it at the Skaven to her left that is currently seeking refuge under the collapsed bridge.
Yes.
I hide here. Okay, that's not gonna save you.
I safe, bridge.
Yeet.
Oh, that's a 7.
Uh-huh. You know, it helps if I have depth perception game. Just sitting there saving all the dice laughing. So that hits him in the
It was
chest.
originally a 70, yeah, so it's a body shot.
That hits him in the chest for because it's a thrown weapon, I get to have my strength bonus. Let's see, so that's 17 minus 2 is 15 plus 4. In the chest for 19.
There is a very, very solid point as the dagger. Let's see, 19.
Does it just go through him?
Let's see, so that's one of the working rats. They don't have chest armor, just head and hand armor. So they have only toughness. They don't have dodge blow. They're not trained to do that. You said 19?
Yeah.
There is a knife buried in its chest that it's clutching at as it is knocked off of its feet from the force of the shot. It's not quite dead, but it has a knife in its chest and is trapped underneath a burning overpass.
Oh.
From full to -7 in one shot.
Okay.
That was delightful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Even with the taskmasters there to put the fear of the clan into them, I need to make a willpower test as they have been reduced down to like 25% of everything they've got left. And, you know, Skaven are notoriously known for their bravery in battle.
Yeah.
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 That is technically a correct sentence grammatically.
I will end Lucia's action by drawing the Stabicus sword back out so that she doesn't just have an empty hand.
No, speaking of grammatically correct, did you know that buffalo, 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 buffalo is a grammatically correct sentence?
Yes.
So is the word fuck 6 times in a row.
I mean, that certainly illustrates the diversity of the word.
Okay, the Skaven are more afraid of their masters than you.
Now, if you really want to play the stupid game, this thing that they had is a grammatically correct sentence.
I'm staring at a 4 on willpower.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a problem.
Yeah, so you keep cutting them down, you keep slicing through them, and one of the slaves off to the side, one with something that looks like a pan flute made out of bones and pipes, still tries to play it as best they can. You can clearly tell that they're shaking and kind of terrified, but through it all, they yell out, "The chime of the bells! They will deliver us! They save, protect!" I guess a handful of slaves are gonna rush Mori, because that's gonna work out great for them.
Okay, well, while a handful of slaves rush Mori, I have an announcement to make for everyone. While I firmly believe it may very well happen tonight, I would like everyone who can to advertise to their friends, family, and people on social media tomorrow, because I'm gonna hit 30,000 either tomorrow or Friday, and I kind of want to do it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Kind of excited.
Nice.
$20,000 away from me having to write a Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, not only do those all hit, one of them's even a critical.
I'm sorry, what?
They're nameless. They're not gonna wrath, but I rolled a 2.
Mori.
A 2, an 8, and a 51.
Mori will dodge one of them.
Don't show up and get clapped, Maury.
Mori will not dodge one of them. This is not his day. Yeah, no, he's just gonna have to eat it. It's okay. Moon, I do need to know location because Mori has has body armor now, and it's different for legs, body, and head.
Well, there is one to the legs, one to the body, and one to the head. So,
okay.
Right. So it would be right foreleg, body, and head.
Awesome. Let's start with the right foreleg hit damage. Mori's just gonna eat some Skaven clan rest to the face. Please don't die, Mori. I like you.
Dude, that's gonna bounce. That is 3.
No. Body.
Body is 9.
Okay. And the head.
Hang on. That is 12 to the head. That one comes in with a spear and manages to catch an ear.
That actually hurts. So the body and arm bounced. The head, on the other hand, is going to take 7 wounds. That, whichever one hit him in the head, he is going to probably maul the shit out of.
I have changed their name to. I changed it to Head Stabber.
Head stabber? Okay. That's. Maury just has this moment. Turns his head, bleeding from just behind the ear. And the head stabber's like. Although I will admit the head stabber probably is looking at his spear point and it broke on Maury's skull because Maury's that thick-headed.
The three rush up. One stabs in the leg and bounces. One rushes up with these. Essentially, it just looks like pieces of iron grafted over the Skaven's claws. He scratches in, and probably tears up some of the fabric on Maury's hide. And the third one comes in, stabs him in the head, catches him in an ear. I got stabbed it. Oh no, I got stabbed it. All right, let's see.
Bum, bum, bum,
It's not my day.
Great Horned Ratmaster, here I come!
Some
There
more
is
from the
actually
back are
quiz
just
math
moving in.
calculated, but I am bad at it.
Oh, if only I had taken another rat crack fix before I died. Passing on while thinking of Warpstone.
Rat meth.
The Skaven way.
Truly the Skaven way. If you introduced meth to the rats, they would immediately reverse engineer a way to add like actual methamphetamine to the Skaven. They would immediately reverse engineer a way to add in for Warpstone just to make it even worse than either
They
would be
even
alone.
engineer. They would just put warpstone like. They wouldn't bother. They'd literally just take the meth you gave them and add warpstone to it immediately.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see. One's
It
going
wouldn't
to
be
get
chemistry. It would be like the icing on a cake.
Absolute madness.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, all.
Alright, and as if to end the turn, mockingly of the Skaven I can still find. Alright, I'm going to spend one of the GM fate points because I am an evil, evil man. Okay. So, all right. So perhaps it was Lucia who would tip off the small rat. Perhaps it was Maury. But as the one Skaven slave catches Maury in the ear, up from above, a clan rat with a spear in one hand hurls it at Miaro. At the last moment, he brings up a shield, catching the spear as it pierces its way through the tip of the spear, scratching his face. As that clan rat rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
We almost lost in the A-OwO. Shit.
Niara rolled a nat 3 to parry.
Oh.
Good job,
Ooh.
So, yeah, crit off. But yeah, for the most part, some of the Skaven from the back line are moving forward or trying to deal with the very angry spiders that you have unleashed upon them. They're also trying to get away from the fire.
I'd make it worse, but nothing I have reaches that far.
Yeah, they're torn because they want to flood in, but there's not a lot of cover to flood into.
It also doesn't help that their hidey hole has caved in 2 places and is on fire.
Hey, Moon, are you crazy? The cover is the people in front of them.
You know, that's a good point.
They are Skaven. They don't have to be the first ones in. The ones in front of them just have to be survive long enough that there's cover.
Yeah. All right, that's a 28 to swing on Maury, so that's going to be the 82. For 7 damage total. Let's see. The Gracier's injured. They are going to run behind the rat ogre. They're just trying to get up there. Alright. So the human crew is also delaying. They're waiting for you to move up. Alright. So it is going to largely go back around to Oscar. I'm going to continue moving a few tokens forward. But for the most part, it's largely just the back line trying to rush their way in and get in a few hits. But, yeah.
Alright, so I can just about make it to the next bit of high ground. Behind where the front line has moved up to.
That being the cart.
Yep. Oh no, Oscar.
Oh no! Trauma boy, do not fall over.
Oh god, Oscar's fallen off the wagon.
Oscar, I thought Lucia was the alcoholic.
The past 48 hours have been enlightening.
Well, fair.
Lucia holds up an empty flask. He drank the whole thing.
I mean, I drank the whole thing. I'm starting to think your alcohol isn't as strong as you think it is.
You both drank a whole flask. I'm surprised you're alive.
I wasn't that strong.
It can be used for medical treatments.
Ah, that explains why
Robert-
my vision is not as good as it was.
Rodlin senses a disturbance in the strands of fate. A challenge has been issued.
So my question for the GM. There is a bell dancer at the back there.
Yes.
That
Ooh,
is the
actually,
bell we've been hearing ring, isn't it?
It is, and as you go to take a shot on them to line up, hang on, I need to do one more thing.
Are you ringing cheery bells for Skaven? Oh god.
That is the most threatening bell he could find, apparently.
It was the most threatening bell I could find that actually made a jingly noise.
That's, I'm a little worried about that, but it's okay.
So, Moon, I don't know if it matters or not. I stole a bell, you can have it back.
It's fine. Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, so they jingle a bit more. Alright. As it finishes jingling something, or as it finishes jingling out the lot, it hollers out over the din of battle, both as something of a rally cry to you all, or both as something of a rally cry to the Skaven and as a threatening jeer to you all, as it seems to begin dancing in a proper rhythm. It's just, the 13th spell draws near, hang tight, brothers!
See, I could just put a bullet in him, but I've got the urge to try and do something real stupid, guys.
I mean, we have been this group has been founded on doing stupid things, so absolutely.
I'm trying to think of a way. Moon, is the mini that you've put on the table broadly accurate? Are his bells on the end of a quarterstaff?
Yes. The bulk of them are on the end of the quarterstaff. There's a couple that seem to be affixed to the body, but the mass of them are on the end of that staff.
I'm going to try and snipe the staff. I'm going to make it so he physically can't ring the bells.
Okay.
This is a dumb idea and may probably be a waste of my turn, but fuck it, we ball.
I mean, you shot the head off of a battle axe that a Minotaur was wielding.
True.
That's the halls.
I was going to say, you do have that scope, correct?
Yes.
All right. So that will bring this down to just a minus 25 penalty, down from what really should be a lot higher.
Oh my god, that's... With that minus a 49 is... That's not a single degree of success, that is a single point. My target number was 50. Oh my god. 49, are you shitting me?
Nope.
I mean, like I said, this group has been founded on doing stupid things, like convincing an enemy. Go ahead.
That is the most minimal degree of success I've ever seen in this game.
All right.
Making it spot on has happened once or twice.
All right, roll damage. I'm going to say that you need to roll at least.
How does an 8 plus 5 for 13 sound? The Skaven number is the freaking Skaven number, 13.
Perfect. So the shot rips out. It doesn't quite catch the staff square on, but it does rip through the end of it. And as the bell dancer tries to move, they swing the staff hard once to get a rhythmic gesture. But instead, all they manage to do is snap the end of their staff with a loud, sharp retort as the stick cracks. There's a smashing, discordant jingle of bells as they hit the ground and tumble away. But Oscar, you are rewarded with a screeching "No!" from
No
the
more
back.
bells. No more bells. No rituals, and no vermin god. Run or die.
You know, Oscar making a intimidation attack would be kind of funny.
I was going to say, I do actually need an intimidate roll from Oscar, because I'm going to have to make a will roll for them anyways.
Oscar runs up and stands on a rat ogre corpse and does this.
That's an 86. That's a big old fail.
Okay, so that's not going... Okay, so all that's going to do is not lower their threshold. Hilariously, that's a 49 again. Except for me, a 49 isn't nearly enough. I think the Seers have a high enough will that they won't run, and the rat ogres are immune to fear, so they're not going to run. But you have hit the all of the surviving rats with fear.
You know, just putting one bullet into one rat doesn't make that big of a dent in the grand scheme of this combat, so I'm just looking for more and more ways to make my one dice roll fucking count, and I think that worked.
Considering that you hit global fear in every living rat, or every rat on the field that does not have a willpower higher than 50. They all know what the sound of that shattering staff means.
Remember, everyone in the audience, playing a gunslinger means you're only a single target sniper if you lack imagination.
Accurate.
Just like that shot. Andre.
Huzzah. Let me see how far we got to play with here. Are any of these folks in the way here dead or occupied, or?
They are all still alive. Hang on, I will move the fallen out of the way. Give me a second.
You're good.
the fuck do...
Yeah, they are still all standing. They moved in last round and then had their morale beacon shattered.
Uh-huh. Based on stupid, how many high intel people are there oh god damn it, Tom.
High int does not mean intelligent.
Exactly.
All right, can I... That one right there is standing on the ledge, right?
Yes, you actually watched that. That is actually the one that almost, I'm pretty sure a critical to the dome. That is the one that almost possibly killed A-OwO. So yes, you can see that one.
All right. So I'm going to try and directly charge this one, but have Esperance body this one, if that works.
That will actually help you redirect.
All right. The lady protects A-OwO. Uh-oh.
The lady protector falls over drunk.
For Esperance's bodying...
The lady's just watching from the high heavens like, the fuck I do, that is a rat!
41, so that'll hit. And then for the lancing, a 7.
So what you're saying is we need to introduce the lady to the movie Ratatouille.
Do either of these have dodges or parries?
This one has shield. I believe the Stormvermin has a dodge. But
All right. Well, that'll be 2 dodges, good sire.
all right, that's a 56. That's not going to dodge.
All right.
And that's a 52 on parry. That is very close, but not enough, as the shield does not protect it from the lance.
All right.
Get lanced, fool.
Get lanced, get lanced, get lanced. All right, so Esperance hits it for 9 to the left arm, and I bonk the one standing up that attacked A-OwO for 15 to the body.
Ow!
Oh, wait. I should be rolling a 3rd because of blessings. Let me see if I get a 10. I don't. All right, 15 to the body.
Okay, it's not dead, but the force of the impact from the lance and it barely blocking that caused it to fold somewhat into the support nearby.
Can I hold it against the support for A-OwO to kill it?
Not quite hold, but you've got the thing essentially pinned down.
End him rightly, A-OwO.
Rodolin.
All right. Once again, where quite am I? Oh, hello. I see. In that case, I'm going to go up and I'm going to stride over and attempt to do some assistance flanking with Lucia.
Skaven slave time.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Skaven cabin boy time.
No, behind the
sorry.
But when he returns, he'll be a Skaven cabin man.
Oh, let's see.
That just sounded disturbing.
That was sort of the point.
Yes.
A shiver and a shake, and I shove that thought away, and I shall strike at the Skaven. Now I only believe I get 2 strikes because the one for the off. No, I don't, only a swift strike. Do I get an extra? Right? Don't get an
Correct.
extra.
So you get 1 attack per half action, so 1 attack per half action essentially. So the most you can get with a standardized swing mice weapons is 2. If you move and then attack, you only get 1. Because it takes a half action to move.
Right. And unfortunately, neither my high attack stat nor my
Right.
dual wielding help with unless I'm switch attacking.
Yeah, it was I spent a good chunk of time reading that because like we've been really inconsistent. It's 1 attack per half action unless you swift attack. So that's and then you get your full attack stat with a swift attack.
Is that with a bonus for if you have a weapon in the offhand, or do you have
offhand reduces the penalty for using your offhand parry?
Okay.
It does not provide you extra attacks. Now, there's an argument that could be made if you have more than 1 level in dual wield, that the second dual wield allows you to make a second attack, or allows you to, with 1 half action, make 2 attacks or something like that. But the basic trait itself just reduces or eliminates the penalty. So
okay.
Does the
penalty is minus 20.
Okay.
I think, if I remember correctly. I can
That
go. Let me go.
sounds right.
Yeah, let me go grab my copy of the book. I actually found it. It is currently on a shelf. So give me a second. But yeah, no, the offhand penalty is minus 20. And actually, the way I would do it is 1 level eliminates the penalty, and 2 level allows an extra action, be it an extra parry or an extra attack with the offhand.
Anyway, there are rats.
Yes.
They have their backs turned to you.
And I'm going to stab them. Or rather, slash them. I make it. Let's see what I got. My roll. Oh, okay. I don't think an 83. I do have a good bonus from gang up, but I don't think it quite gets me in. I don't think it's quite a plus 30.
I was going to say, what's your floor?
I have a 50. I believe I can't access my sheet right now, but last I remembered it was a 53.
Yeah, that would put you up to 73.
All right.
Oh, actually, never mind. There's 3 of them. You wouldn't even get the gang up bonus from that.
Yeah. All right. I'm just going. Not every strike is not every strike is a legend. I'm going to begin harassing them.
All right. You have definitely antagonized the rats.
The skill is ambidextrous, and it removes the penalty, the -20 penalty for weapon skill or ballistic skill when using a weapon in your secondary hand.
Woohoo!
Um,
I knew that ambidextrous at the start of this game was going to come in handy.
yeah, it's very useful. I wish Thess had it, but she does not. So, but yeah, that's all it does, is it removes that penalty.
All right. I believe that will be my turn.
Then it is Thess's turn.
Oscar has moved up. So I'm going to quick swap weapons to mace and sword. And I'm actually going to do a charge. No! Why? There it goes. Okay. Yeah, it's within charge range. Okay. So I need to know what this guy and this guy look like. Are they equipped as they are, as their figures are? Or is one of them undead?
Which one?
This one or this one?
Storm Vermin and Clan Rat. Storm Vermin.
All right, then the Storm Vermin.
Hand weapon shield, big spear.
The one with the big spear is going to have to be my target, I think. I have to. This is a little bit of a shock and awe tactic. They're yeah. So we're gonna charge because I know that Sword is going to be watching Oscar. Boom. And this one that's down. Is he down? This one? He was upside down.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to specifically step on his body in kind of a very exaggerated way as I come running up.
Okay, it's pretty easy to step on him. He was clutching the stump of his leg.
That's fine. I am doing it for intimidation factor here, and then I'm going to take a swing at the spear wielder. I'm very much trying to be the big bad lizard person right now.
Did you let the Gatling cannons swing?
I quick swap.
Yes.
Yeah, for me it's I use a combination of the tail and my hand to put it away rapidly. So, and I'm swinging with the mace. The mace. I'm going to spend my fate point because that's going to miss. Oh, I get +10, right? Because of charge. Yes.
Yes.
Let me check my stats real quick. Let me check my skill. I think that might actually hit. Nope, that's a miss. So I will spend my fate point.
Hang on, let me see if
because the mace is +5, charge is +10. That's +15. That puts my skill in the 70s. That is an 80. So unless there is something else that applies a different bonus, which there's not a size difference between me and a Storm Vermin, so that's not really a thing.
They are all currently under the effects of fear. I'm not sure if that provides
that might
a penalty. I know they have to GTFO, but I can't remember if that does anything other than make them go flee. Fear and terror.
Yeah, I am basically going to be telling them to surrender or die. Use my Storm Vermin voice. Which I shouldn't actually do because I've been coughing up quite a bit lately, so.
Stop dying.
Alright.
I was going to say, it's a +10 for attacking a foe who is knocked down. Fear
Okay.
doesn't give an active penalty, but I would put it at basically the same. So
Okay. That would be a actual just regular hit then. Which would also make this in the 0-8, so it is a headshot. This does that, and not a wrath, but 12 points of damage to the skull. And then flee or die. Which, if you want me to make an intimidate check, I can.
how much damage did you do?
12 points to the head.
There's a moment where they're like, we not flee, we tactical, we withdraw.
Skaven understand that word? Really?
It's a storm vermin. They're a little smarter.
Hey, wait, is his fur dyed? I don't think he's a storm vermin.
Alright, let's see. So you were holding that one for Niaro to Gib. I'll pop the spear out as he comes over. Alright. What's he got? Oh, yeah. So Niaro's going to rush his way over to where Andre was keeping the spear thrower pinned. Okay, Andre, friend. Niaro coming. Hilarity.
Hilarity indeed.
That's a 31, which is a headshot. Okay, that's an 8.
Pardon me, be right back.
4, 12. Oh. Alright, let's see. That is minus 6. Okay. So, Niaro walks up to the Skaven. You see him rear back to spear the Skaven in the face. Stops for a moment, grabs the spear with both hands, and just yells, "Sigmar's mercy upon you!" and just smacks it in the head. Skaven falls down unconscious.
You have done him a great service, Niaro. Good work.
Niaro is being a nice boy.
Perhaps with enough head trauma, he can see the light of Sigmar as you have.
Unconscious for 7 minutes.
Only 7 minutes?
It's a
That's not
D10.
Flashes up
Yeah.
and
He is on something that's slowly burning, though.
Let's see, they're just gonna fire at the very
It was counting.
I guess that one is going to stab at that. Oh, I need to come forward. All right. All right. So there is one more abomination left that I missed. So, Rodolin from the nearby burning building, having reached down to recover what, or having reached down to inspect the Skaven that was speared in the chest, they turn around, take a few steps in your general direction, and swing down with a heavy old weapon. Sidestepping, or perhaps just a bad miss, the swing comes down wide, but an overhead chop would have taken at least a heavy chunk out of your shoulder had it connected Rodolin.
Yeah, striking the glass cannon all over again.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, thankfully, there's enough of you there that it's not going to get gang up, but ooh, it's kind of close.
He's still on mute, though.
He's also on his phone.
Oh, I'm like, wait, did I get muted? Hold on.
No, you're not muted.
No, you are perfectly fine.
You were
Rental
very
is.
loud.
Am I? I'm
No,
sorry.
Not you. I meant Moon. And we don't mind that you or Moon are loud. You two are free to be loud. Seriously.
Yay.
It's Rodlin. It's Rodlin who's muted.
Yes, because he is on his phone.
All right, Lucia and Mori.
Where's the bell guy? Uh-huh.
However, this is the one that stabbed Mori in the ear.
Yeah, no. Mori's gonna eat that one. Mori is full attacking all the ones around him.
Oh.
So, first one gets the big paw. One who stabbed him in the ear. That's an 8.
Yay! They have no dodger berry.
Well, he's gonna eat 14 to the abdomen. The rest of them get the next one gets the other paw. That's a 33. That hits. That's a 10. That's a 7. So we're gonna throw that again.
Did you hit the first one that you hit? You said 14, right?
Yeah.
That's a. Mori catches up in the groin.
Okay. Well, the second one takes a 21 to the head.
The second one.
Yeah, the second one. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna spend a fate point from the audience for the third swing. Thank you, audience. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Solar. Or Blazing Haze. Blazing Haze. That does hit. Oh. And he rolls.
So yeah, Maury just leans forward, bites through the top of the skull.
Oh, no. So the first one was the 8-digit paw. The second one was the regular paw. The third one is the bite.
Oh, okay. So then he swings, caves through part of the skull, scoops it out like an avocado.
Oh.
Avocado don't.
How much damage on the last one?
I return.
Promise not to be mad?
That basically covered his.
No, but I don't promise not to cackle.
Okay, 23 to the throat as Maury bites it.
Oh.
Because his bite has impact. It gets so rarely used because by the time he's ready to use it, everything's dead.
I guess you could say he treated that throat like goat.
Maury over here serving Skaven up with a side of rusted metal and hatred. Dang it. Okay, but real talk, I'm kind of curious how the taste of Skaven would differ from the typical taste of rat.
More warpstony.
More warpstoning.
Tess refuses to bite the Skaven. She could probably tell you the difference, but she refuses to bite Skaven.
Anymore.
Yeah, anymore. We don't talk about what was wheeled up and fed to us.
I mean, I would imagine it'd be kind of chalky.
So that's Maury's full action.
Yeah, so it tries to dodge. Maury reaches in, grabs it around the head and jaw, and just begins to aggressively shake like he just found a new toy.
Is it having a bad day?
It's having a horrendous day. Maury's having a great day. Maury gets to see Mama and bash a bunch of rats, and Maury just found a new toy. His bite is unavailable until either it encounters another Skaven, or you specifically give it a command to drop it.
Right. That's fine. That's fine. So Lucia's action, since there's no longer anyone blocking her way exactly. This is a full round action to run. How you doing? Shiny is disconnected.
I see.
Oh no, she's right. Oh, you're so lucky that things do not get A-OwOs in this system.
Yeah.
I think there's a talent for it.
Yeah, no, there's a talent for it, but I mean, like, bog standard.
Yeah, no.
You know.
You gotta be a skilled combatant to be able to do stuff like that.
Anyway, how you doing?
We're doing okay.
Something new.
Lucia figures that at the rate of dead rat that is accumulating in our path, the rest of you have got this. And or we'll get to her before anything bad happens.
I kind of hope she's right. I'm more worried about the fact that there are vampire Skaven over there.
Why are you so far?
Because I spent a full round action to get there.
Lucia, why are you trying to give me an aneurysm?
He's ringing bell. We stopped bell, right?
I already stopped the bell.
Oh,
You shouldn't be doing cavalry charges on foot, Lucia.
This looks like a great place to take a quick break and make you all suffer a moment longer.
I thought I was being good by holding the line, but
Yeah, you're doing
apparently
great.
holding a line isn't good enough for Lucia.
No, you're doing great holding line. You're doing. We're all doing this in combat, by the way. You're doing great holding line, but I saw breakthrough, so I took breakthrough. You did an amazing job creating breakthrough. Morty finished breakthrough. I went through.
We're not going to be able to support you up there. You need to learn to follow the teamwork.
No. Let her cook.
Oh, of course.
She pauses a moment. If Andre says I'm doing good job, maybe I need to think about this.
No, don't think too hard. You've done the good thing.
You clearly don't.
For Sigma!
Exactly. For Sigmar.
Just know that Oscar has seen Lucia do this, and he's trying to maintain a calm composure. But if there were any telepaths present, all they'd be hearing is.
I mean, this is not the first time she's done this. She was doing really well the first part of this combat. Like, I thought we had gotten through to her about this whole teamwork thing, but apparently, no, we haven't.
No, literally, I just keep imagining Rodlin looking at this scene, doesn't even realize Lucia has actually charged because he's looking into alternate futures, trying to make sure the best battle plan, and sees like variations of Lucia running. Then like, all right, ice, that's a thing. Lucia actually runs. Oh wait, no, that's real. Oh no.
Okay. So to illustrate this to everyone, Lucia's been doing a very good job about sticking to the plan. But to have a sudden total flip would be weird. So sometimes, so over the course of learning to work with a team, there are still going to be the occasions where the person pulls a dumb. She's finally pulled a dumb.
It's absolutely fine. Thess, who has been doing ranged combat this entire engagement, aside from when a rat closed with her, switched weapons and charged in an attempt to intimidate a few of these people, which is not part of the plan either. So, we adapt a little.
Anyway, I'm gonna
go Go ahead.
Sorry, before I step away for a second, Oscar. Make me a fellowship test. I think this will make a good social graces roll.
By the way, this is not a charge. This is a flat out run.
Yeah.
So there's no attack on the other end. It's just go.
I also just want to make it absolutely clear. In character, we are asking you what the fuck you're doing. Out of character, I'm laughing my ass off and going, yes, chaos, do it.
Right, yes,
yeah,
and I'm only
absolutely.
doing this there's very much in-character reason for this out of character. Please don't be mad.
That is a 808 on the fellowship.
Okay, you are not involuntarily under the effects of the frenzy talent.
May I be voluntarily under the effects of it, please?
Yes.
Cool. Smashy.
You will have it's a plus 10 to strength and will, and a minus 10 to weapon skill and intelligence. If you get into melee combat, you must attack the nearest enemy and make all-out attacks if possible. But given that you have a gun in your hands, as long as you can reload, you'll be able to just keep shooting. Though you're filled with an indescribable urge to start cackling every time you make a headshot.
Lovely. Well, my next round's going to be fun.
Yep, alright, I'll resolve that. I'll be back. I need more coffee.
Well, what hell of a fight you guys got going on? So how long of a break have you taken?
A few minutes, probably.
Classic. Oh, but so for those of who, there's been an update in the Lego case.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
as of a few hours ago.
what
Or
happened?
maybe perhaps a few hours more than that. I don't know exactly. What happened was, in an attempt to save their crumbling reputation, Bricks and Minifigs have been trying to find various ways to keep this particular YouTuber who's been talking the whole situation over to stop being able to speak about it. Well, for one, they were attempting to serve a restraining order that would prevent him temporary restraining order that would prevent him from doing this. However, they literally cannot find him. On second note, since that failed, they were attempting to go to Patreon and asking Patreon to shut down the man's account on charges of harassment and other things and ongoing litigations and blah 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 blah. And Patreon, but the CEO of Patreon posted a video about it.
Oh.
I'm quoting as near as my memory can recollect on a short notice. He said something approximating. Oh no, not even approximating. This is what he said was. Unfortunately, we have reviewed the situation and have determined that Bricks and Minifigs can go stuff it, and we will not be terminating this account.
Ooh, damn.
And if you were, and the fall ended the video by with a thumbs up, smiling, say, "And if you're mad about it, sue me."
Oh shit.
I mean, they've really just. It's impressive how badly they've handled this entire thing.
Oh,
I agree.
by all accounts, they've screwed the pooch.
It,
Great,
yeah.
hold on. Oh, fuck. Nail clippers, where are you? I require you.
It's a curious thing too, because what exactly was their goal here? The 200, I get it. $200,000 is a lot of money, even to a company that's only like, even to a company that has like $400 million worth company. $200,000 is still a not insignificant sum. However, what was the game plan here?
Oh, are we talking about the Lego idiots?
Yeah.
So the game plan here was we sold out to a corporation, and the corporation went, well, we don't have to honor the contract.
I mean, what was the game plan for the corporation? Because like what's their game plan seems to consist of intimidate the guy and just blackwall or blackwall the legal shenanigans, and hope it doesn't continue to blow up in their face.
I mean, in corporate America, blustering around legalese because what you're doing doesn't technically break the law is most of what they do. So they probably just figured they could keep doing it.
Anything the last few years have shown me is just like, what the fuck is the law?
All over the place, man. It's like the whole world really seems like it needs a fucking reality check.
Nah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's more entertaining this way. More popcorn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just go ape shit.
Ukraine news, good for the popcorn. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Sorry, I have tickets.
I thought that was funny.
And I have
Still waiting on the moon.
something.
We got tea with fee. Now spill it.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back again. Because I can't get to this because my leg is.
Fee very much does not have tea. That's kind of the whole point.
I think she's going to grab it.
We got. Try to do a very poorly coordinated, or attempts to do it as best we could, and wind up probably poorly coordinated sing along. Fill the 3 minutes we're waiting.
I mean, no.
Be mad funny though.
Just no, because
What do we
lag
think?
over the internet.
So we should do it instead, like one line after the other, trying to.
I tried so hard and got so far.
But in the end.
Wow. Good work, guys.
Thanks.
It's okay.
There's
okay.
There's there's a reason why I was told any song stuff I do has to be pre-recorded.
I know, I get it.
Doing stuff live is hard, and especially with lag.
What are we doing live?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Oh.
That's kind of the point.
Making a silly suggestion that we do like Discord sings-esque attempt to have people sing lines one after the other, like a song out of a song to pass the moments before Moon is back. It's supposed to be kind of bad. That's the funny part.
Oh yeah, did everyone fill out their character inspiration cards or?
No, I haven't done it because I've only had a desktop for like 4 days.
Fair enough.
and I'm still in the process. Actually, it's hard to figure out what inspirations I pulled for this. I'm sure there are some that I can point to.
Hey, everybody, you want to go to Baja, Canada?
I'm sorry, what?
Did I stutter?
Is that where Baja Blast is from?
No, Baja, Canada. I mean, Minnesota. By the way, I can say one thing, Albion, about the region of your country I'm in.
Yes.
The cost of living here is a joke compared to the States.
That is one big upside we have, yes.
It's like $200 a month for rent and electricity and water, and then my grocery bill every week's like $50.
Wow.
It is. And then like looking at apartments with Sophie, she's like, "Oh, this 2-bedroom one's like 400 quid a month. That's a lot." And I looked at her and I'm like, "Is this
Jesus.
2005? Is this 2005?"
That's a nice price.
I think they typically go for around here. A lot of the apartments, at least as long as the ones outside of big city, big apartments, tend to go from $600 to $700 a month.
So, yeah. Some of the more higher end ones will go for like 1,200 British pounds, and some of the lower end ones are not that much, like 400 or
Yeah, no,
500
my
pounds.
change in circumstances over the last few years with my health going to shit. I say this without any hyperbole or melodrama. If I lived in the States and everything that had happened to me happened there, I would be dead.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, to illustrate further, there are apparently a lot of rental codes in the UK where you can pay a deposit and rent to own the place, because that comes up a lot, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, rent to buy is a scheme that you don't see it a lot these days, mainly because a lot of annoying people essentially did rent to buy on a lot of properties and then just became landlords.
Yeah, but there's still
the scheme still exists.
And it still comes up more often than I would have expected, which is at all. Because every area my wife and I looked in, it's like, oh, you can rent for this much or you can rent to buy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
I mean, it used to be a thing here until it came out how much of a scam it was. Then it's rent to own for property, at least, is largely no longer a thing.
We were pushed to do shared ownership by a barista at one point, and it would have completely destroyed us financially. Jesus, okay. Good to know, Lori.
Wait, what?
Good to know. Bannister. Barrister? What the fuck is a barrister?
Barista? Like Barrister?
Barrister. It's a
Barrister, kind of like a lawyer.
It's an
It's
okay. It's an advocate in the UK, which, unlike lawyers, barristers only do non-court involved day-to-day functions such as transfer of property, acquiring of licenses, and taking care of non-court required disability and social security.
yes.
Got it.
For a sake of example, when we got my father's death certificate, we had to go and see the county barrister to get it all signed off. That's the kind of thing they do.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
I could hear the frustration in your voice as we failed to pronounce barrister.
The thing is, I didn't look at chat at first with what Legate Laurie said, so Fee's immediate mispronunciation of it as barista, I took at face value before actually looking at the chat and seeing that it said barrister.
Look, I'm American. As much as I don't want to be. And no matter how long I live over here and how British my wife is, and she's very British, I am still gonna screw up the lingo. I am trying my best. I'm actually watching videos once a week to learn some of the lingo and words that I never even fathomed exist. My comprehension of the English language has expanded, and at the same time, my dyslexia has gotten worse.
Explain.
No.
Fuck. Fair.
No.
Just the most Chad move right now. No. I will not explain, and I will not take questions on this.
Hey, at least you're not hanging out with people who talk like bloody orcs.
Oh no, I am.
You are?
Given where you are in the UK, I'm surprised you get people with those kind of accents in that area.
Oh, they talk less like orcs and more, there's a lot of mumbling. Like, people are surprised at the volume of my voice, and then I get compliments, apparently, for my voice. They didn't expect such a loud and girly voice out of me, and I'm like, my voice isn't that girly. And then I realized that a lot of the women around here mumble and bass.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can absolutely believe that for where you are.
And I'm just like, oh, okay. There's a lot of mumbling and there's a lot of bass and baritone around here.
Unsurprised that you were around a bunch of
humans,
mumble rappers.
Oh.
Anyway.
Anyway, back to what we were doing. Lucia just ended her turn by going full fuck the guy with the bell and running up here to him, and we're gonna move on to
yeah, it's the mobs need to run. Yeah, so they're still processing fear. Fear and terror always throw me off, the difference between the two of them.
Fear is get away from the thing that you're afraid of. Terror is freeze in place or freeze in place. That is the difference.
Terror, in Warhammer, the opposite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no.
Right.
Fear
So fear is you cannot approach the thing you're afraid of. Terror is run away from the thing you're afraid of.
Yep.
So option two for terror: curl up into a little ball and pray it goes away.
So another way to look at it is fear is get my brown pants. Terror is there's a trail of piss.
Pee pee poo poo.
Alright, let's see. That doesn't make them run. Alright, let's see. So you've done that. They're going to try and recover. Oh, yeah, the seers were unaffected. Okay. So from back in the rear, you hear one of the Gray Seers just holler out, "You fools! What are you doing? Grab the belt and keep on the jingle dance!" As the rat swings their staff around for a moment, and you make a quick channel test.
Who's making a channel? Who's trying to cast a spell?
The Gray Seer.
The one I'm in the face of.
No, there's one behind them.
Oh.
The one you are in the face of is a bell ringer, not a Gray Seer.
Is the Gray Seer the one with the giant scroll?
It is.
Okay.
I couldn't find a non Gray Seer magey looking token. I just had to use the Gray Seer.
That's fair.
Okay, nothing on concentration. That's wonderful. Or rather, I should say I couldn't find an actual Gray Seer token. All I could find was plague priests. Okay, so that is neither of those are that. Okay, so I need to do 2d10. Oh, for the love of God. So he as you break, or as Oscar fires the shot, as you rush up to try and get in their face, the Gray Seer quickly hurls a little bit of warp fire around their fingers and fires off a pair of missiles, Lucia.
Are they magic missiles?
They are magic missiles.
I hate you.
However, no. However, as the strikes hit against your armor and your coat, there is a followed by a second as they do 3 and 4 points of damage respectively.
Lucia looks up at him and goes, "That is weakest missile I've ever felt. The hell? Is your spell made of thoughts and prayers?"
"I do not know. The horned rat has abandoned me in the time of need."
Well, it sounds like it's time to show him a real spell.
Yeah, it'll take a step aside and just, "Neonates! Get her! Protect the bells!"
I'm sorry. My brain is going. The neonates are attacking, like in Batman. So now I'm hearing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da because of the thugs.
Blam, blam, kapow. Okay, I feel like I was going to say it fits for Lucia, but I think out of everybody here, the one who should have onomatopoeia flash when they hit the most has got to be Andre.
Wham, bam, slam, kablam.
Hoof! Horse!
Don't forget kapow!
Kabobbed.
Swing.
Swag.
I mean,
Swag.
Andre's a knight, and a woman is being attacked by Skaven.
Yeah, well, we already all know what's going to happen.
We know, yes. You can't let that sit.
Okay. So they move in, they're only going to be able to get one swing each. They all move in about the same time, so they're not going to get a gang up bonus off of each other.
You are lucky that I have an absurd charge range.
You're on a horse. Besides, I have faith. I have perfect faith in all of you. Probably a little too much faith. There's some extra faith there. Anyway, how many times does Lucia get hit? Because we're about to go into crazy parry mode.
2 of them are able to connect with a strike.
Okay.
As these are definitely bigger, almost healthier looking rats. Like they've been fed, at least once in the past day. But they're just coming at you with large muscular claws.
Right, depth perception that this doesn't provide me. Good enough. That die... Okay, there it goes. Okay, so the first one is parried by 1 point.
Hell yeah.
And because of Lucia's new talent from the last time you gave XP, lightning parry, the second one is parried by 40 points. Nope. Axe goes to one, sword goes to the other. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
They are ridiculously strong for Skaven. What, Lucia? What is your strength score?
Lucia's...
Not bonus score.
Lucia's current total strength score is exactly 40.
Ooh. Make me a strength roll real quick.
I'm assuming they are very strong.
If it was just 1-on-1, this wouldn't be necessary, but
20 out of 40.
Oh, holy shit. Okay. So whether it be good body mechanics, a little bit of a leverage, or just a dead ass, but Lucia, you're able to hold back the strikes of both of them without falling to a knee or being pushed backwards.
But she is sweating. And
her knees buckle a couple of times, but she stays strong.
Knees and elbows are shaking. It's that kind of thing where yeah, you block the guy with your shield, but you don't want to block him again because it hurts.
Yes.
It's
all right, the humans are gonna move forward again. They're still just trying to stay. They have range, so they'll fire into the crowd of Skaven slaves.
But why?
Why would they fire into the group of Skaven slaves?
You know what? That's fair.
Wow, they missed horribly. Okay.
They have to...
I mean, yeah.
62 and 70 something. 76 and 62.
Mm.
Alright, rat ogres. Okay, so all of the... Oh no. That one's too busy digging. It doesn't really care what's going on. Oh shit, that's the one whose Taskmaster is dead. Someone just give me a D100 roll. One of you, I don't care who.
Hey, Thess, roll the dice. I want to see you do it.
What? I'm being asked to roll dice? I suppose I could do that. Where's the dice? Let me find some dice. We'll use the yellow dice because I like them. They're pretty. They match the edges of my scales. That is an 82.
So, amidst all of the fighting and the turmoil going on, this rat ogre who you all started everything off with, the one that you dropped an exploding lantern on, it's gone and wandered off a bit, completely ignoring the nearby taskmaster as they had been trying to dispatch a spider almost as big as the rat ogre. But it, meanwhile, seems to have found what appears to be a small cache of supplies and a little bit of the mined warp stone, as it disregards the fight going on around it. With no taskmaster to strike or corral it with a whip, it sits down and just begins to munch on the entire box of warp stone, randomly stopping to nibble at the food. But yeah, so it's just going on an adventure.
It's going on its own personal adventure.
It does not have a master, and it has not been able to make the check to figure out, like, I should probably do this. So it's hungry, so it's gonna go find something to nibble on. Yeah, I spent too much time looking up rat ogres. Okay, you rush past one of these big ones, but nah, the lot of you up here are far more of a threat.
Especially the lizard that just charged up. Because remember, there's that whole instinctual thing.
Right, they're torn between the lizard and the literal polar bear.
I mean, to be fair, the bear is a big threat. It's big. It looks fuzzy. It just picked up a Skaven slave and is shaking it as a toy.
Which means that one is going to go after the bear and one is going to go after the lizard.
Everything in that place direction is made of fuck no.
Yes. Made of fuck no.
I'm just imagining if these guys were a little smarter and a little less hungry or a little more courageous, they'd see Morian in their charge go, finally, a worthy opponent.
Excellent. So it picks up one
that
of
would
the...
That would be sword and board.
So So it picks up the bodies of one of the nearby dead rats and just hurls it at Mori as an improvised projectile.
Huh.
What? Oh, Lord.
Oh, right. Okay, that still misses. It picks up the body, hurls it full force past Mori. It splatters against some of the stalactites, and there's a brief moment where the rat ogre attempts to have something resembling introspection, but then just shakes its head aggressively like a mite bit it on the ear and snarls. As the GM forgot that they have a ballistic score of 0.
Oh. Lovely.
Feel that, buddy?
Unfortunate.
It's going to grab one of the dead Skaven and swing it like a weapon at Fess.
I think I'm going to be dodging this.
Yeah, largely because it can't get closer with a proper swing.
No. I'm going to dodge, and hopefully it's going to hit another Skaven with a Skaven.
Oh, you better dodge.
I still have my. We have audience fate points, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to use
You
one.
do.
Okay, we're down to 2.
Okay, that is a successful dodge. That first roll was a 98.
Oh.
My second roll is an 18.
Oh, that's good. It rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Dodge, that's not catch.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's not missing with that. You dodge out of the way, but it craters the Skaven that it's holding in the ground where you were standing.
Huh. That seemed like it could be very bad. Nice try.
Well, it did add a fresh coat of paint, but on the upside, it cleared up the floor a little bit.
Yes, please continue clearing up the floor.
And that would bring it back around. I'm going to take the spiders off. They have abandoned the area.
Isn't there another Skaven in front of me? Should be 2.
There are 2. They both took their turn.
Okay. Then they must have missed them. All right. All good.
Want to eat this right now?
I just want to make sure that I'm not missing
they're
a parry or dodge.
They're feared at the moment.
Okay. Perfect.
A little bit.
May they stay that way.
Yeah, they all seem. I don't really know the best way to describe it. Panicky old grandma during a natural disaster.
Oh.
Come on, Graham, get down to the basement.
The Taskmasters are trying to maintain something resembling order. The Clan Rat drummer is letting out a sick beat at this point in time, trying to get attention. But with the bell stick broken, there is an emptiness to their drumming.
Oscar, can you take care of that drum?
I can try, but Lucia's... Shit.
I know. If they're not coordinated, it'll be easier to get to her.
Okay, you're right. Shit.
Give me a willpower roll.
You got it. Uh, 72, that's a failure.
Okay, there is, you line up the shot, you line up the shot, you line up the shot. There's just a tiny little voice in the back of your head. Yeah, but Lucia's in danger. Her Cheslavoy needs her.
God damn it, Moon. We have one audience fate point left if you want to use it to reroll.
No, I was gonna say he voluntarily took the frenzy penalty and bonus at the moment.
You know, this is such a characterful thing. I'm gonna let the dice stand. I'm not gonna re-roll this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No. I live for this. This is why I play games like this.
I know. I'm apologizing with a smile on my face so wide it hurts.
Oscar's gun flicks away from the drum and he fires at the vampirized Skaven that is in Lucia's rear arc. That hits with 1 degree of success on a 60, so that is a headshot. Sorry, Thess.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a hiss and a curse from where she's at. That the shot doesn't. She's trying to keep this coordinated and.
Oh, okay, that was a 9. That was so close to going Fury, but that's still 14 damage to the head of the one behind Lucia.
This one or
the one that's on its own. Yes.
Okay. Oh. They'd normally have a dodge, but there's no way that it was there's no way that it was anticipating shot from the 3-point zone. So yeah, you just crack it in the head. There's a thump as it bounces off of the rock behind it.
Welcome to the army of Yura.
That was excellent. Anything else, or
Other than I moved and shot last round, so I had to reload and shoot this round. So that's my actions done.
Oh, okay, I didn't know he had to reload.
Yeah, I sort of by sprinting up to the next position, I sort of had to break my sequence of consistent reload and shoot. So,
it's still nice that you have the option to, reload, shoot, move, shoot, reload, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andre, it is your round. It's your go. You and the Esperance. Andre? Oh, he's measuring.
I was muted.
I saw you measuring, like, oh, I know what he's doing.
I will sigh and say, why must the only lady in this group risk themselves so wantonly? And I will just go barrel through the crowd until I try to lance check that Grace here in the face at the end who tried to cast magic.
So, I was going to say, I will also give you, Thess did yell out something about a drummer. Oscar took a shot, and you can still hear drumming. Not saying you have to change, just giving you that piece of intel on the current battlefield.
No, I'm gonna go stab the Grace here. I have that charge range, by the way. Just going in through the group. Can I have Esperant's body, the one that
That Lucia's having a hard time blocking.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. Esperance is bodying. As Andre rides by, he'll look at Lucia and be like, I thought I was supposed to make all the brave dumb moves.
At least he's self-conscious.
I didn't think my move was brave or dumb.
18 for the bodying.
Sounds to me like you didn't think.
13 for the stabbing with the lance.
Roll the body shot with impact, or roll Esperance's body shot with impact. If it already has impact, just add another dice. It dodged and crit failed.
All right.
I have no other way to express that other than it dodged into the hoof.
14 to the bot, or it'd be actually 14 to the right leg because it was 81 then. And re-roll the lower. Then 15 to the right arm on the Gray Seer in the back.
On the Gray Seer? Oh. It's still up, but man, it does not look good. That arm is attached more as a suggestion than anything else.
Well.
Yup.
I did my part.
All right, Rodolin. Their momentum is shattered. It has the drumming cohesiveness of a one-person drum battle.
Okay. So, well, could I see? Could get a quick pan to where I am at currently? Because if I recall correctly, I'm still surrounded by quite a few little Skaven over here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
However, you have a you have a dance party.
Yeah, you and me both. We're kind of occupied.
It includes well, to simplify matters temporarily, I'm going to turn to speak to the Skaven in front of me, who have just been kind of ignored by the others. Ignored by Lucia as she ran past. I'm going to say, well, it's going to shake some of the blood off my blades and say, well, I just helped disembowel one of your rat ogres. There is a bear right in front of you, and every scrap of momentum you had is lost. I think you know the best move to make here.
Please roll intimidate. If you don't have it trained, roll it at trained. If it's trained, roll it at +10, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 17. That's a lot of degrees.
Oh no.
Itty.
No. The the words almost had the opposite effect.
Oh, they rolled that well?
Roll the 2.
So they literally just looked at me and was like, no, you don't understand all those goons you slaughtered? None of them were me.
The head of the Skaven, the head of the Skaven slaves looks up to you and goes, "Nano man thing, I'd win."
Wow. I'm really proud of him. But also, I hate him.
A little bit.
Did he
And
just
I'm
run
going to
up
say,
and go, nah, bet?
I'm sorry, friend. I see the future. You don't.
That goes
Damn.
hard. That goes hard.
That was really hard. Holy shit.
Yeah. And if he's still looking brave, I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swift attack. My 3 attacks and my 4th from dual wielding.
You only get your attack stat.
But you don't get an extra from dual
You do
wielding?
not get an extra attack for dual wielding.
I was gonna say, do you have it at rank 2 or just rank 1? The ambidextrous.
Oh, ambidextrous. I didn't know you could rank up skills like that since it was when I got at character creation.
It normally you do not, but there's an argument to be made for if you take it a second time.
Fair enough.
Right. Yeah. Normally you do not get an extra attack for dual wielding. It just reduces the penalty for using an offhand weapon. And for example, in Tessa's case, like she's got a sword and a mace, right? Some enemies are more susceptible to slashing damage versus crushing damage.
Plus sword and pistol, or
or sword and pistol, or yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. That's fine. I will use my 3 strikes then.
There is the last of the skeletal abominations beside you, so it would make a good target for those 3 strikes.
Oh, that's true. I will go ahead and let me see. Actually, do we have a? Are we out of audience fate points?
We have 1.
Okay.
Are you blowing the 1?
I'm tempted to blow the 1 to get an extra half action so I can cast Dispel on that one since it seemed to work well last time. But there are two very large rat ogres bearing down on possibly Thess. So I'm going to save that one in case Thess needs an emergency fate point. Instead, I will simply 3-strike the skeleton. If I manage to defeat the skeleton before 3 strikes, any additional strikes will go towards the rat bitch. First, that is 20.
Oh. Okay. He is not going. It is not going to parry the first attack.
Excellent. 9 damage. Ooh, 85 for the second. That's a miss. Hmm. And 92 for the thirds. That is also a miss.
Well, they're not immune to mind affecting for no reason. As it just stands there, gets hit in the head, and then raises its shield.
Pesky little thing. All right, seeing how poorly I did on that, and now the priority changing from less from the having emergency options to probably needing less enemies ganking us when the 2 rat ogres come bearing down. I think I will spend the last audience fate point to attempt a half action for me to cast Dispel on this thing. If that had gone better, this would have been a less slightly different tactical situation. Anyway, I'm going to wow. That's all right. I'm going to use one of my personal fate points to re-roll one of those 2 9s. Because I got a 10 and a 9 and a 9.
Ah.
I'm gonna fix that real quick. 10 9 3. That's much better.
Yeah, let's not invoke Zinch.
Let's not tickle the bird's balls today.
On the last round of combat tonight, because it's I have to end early because I have to go get on train tomorrow, and then a plane the next day.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not a lot of remaining enemies. All right, so you hit it with the D-spell.
The D-spell.
Remind me again what D-spell actually does. I'll just find it. It'll be faster. Okay, so you get so you make the cast, or so you start the casting number. Dispel is a full action, so you're going to have to complete it on your next turn.
Okay, that's my mistake.
You're fine. You're fine. I also thought that it was a half action. But you begin to start unweaving the threads around it. 20 So you'll need to make a note for yourself, would you? I'm
Got
gonna
it.
write one down as well, but yeah, you'll need to spend a half action to finish the spell. Anyway, Fess, it is your turn.
So there's a couple of moments that have happened in the last few seconds that suddenly the carefully laid plan seems to not be going carefully according to plan when Oscar does not shoot the drummer. And then Andre calls Lucia the only lady in the group, which there is a definite kind of wince and shift, stance shift and drooping of shoulders at that, because holy shit. But that being said, I have 3 enemies on me, and I do not have the time for personal bullshit. Because that ogre just nearly tried to hit me, and there is a storm vermin here. Which means if they get there.
Except that the storm vermin are staring at you like something between a fraternity goddess and an angry Hoover vacuum.
Well, they're about to be, I would say sucked, but that has the wrong connotation. So, I'm going to, yeah, hoovered, maybe. I need to clear them out of the way. I need dancing room, essentially. So, the one I hit in the head is going to get attacked.
Okay.
And since I am standing still, I get my 2 attacks this time. First attack is, let's see. He is essentially feared. We worked this out. It's, I need like an 80 something. That is a 72. That is a successful hit. Actually, no. Yeah, it is still a successful hit.
You smack.
Yeah, I smack. That is a 27 for location, which is an arm shot. 4, I need to roll to confirm. That is a 65. That is a confirm. So, let's roll that extra d10. That is 18 and 4 and 22 points to the right arm.
With sword or mace?
This would be mace.
Okay.
Mace is usually the first swing, because I get a little bit of a bonus with it.
So, you don't so much cut it in half as you do swing the mace and aggressively suggest it go to the ground.
Okay. So I take it drops. I mean, it took a head hit last round, so.
Yeah. the head hit was not the worst thing it took, but the that 22 to the crossbody.
Yeah. All right. In which case, this clan rat that's standing next to him, because I believe you did say this was a clan rat.
That is a clan rat.
He is getting the sword. Which I have a slightly less good chance to hit. That is a hit in the 43, which is a body shot.
No, 43 is left arm.
You are correct.
Which makes sense because you are moving from across them.
Yeah, and that is 10 points of damage to the left arm.
Give me a second. He's gonna try and block that.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna cut the shield through as you push the thing off to the side.
Okay.
It sacks the shield, moves out of the way.
and that's my two attacks. And there's a lot of cursing in I can't even pronounce the name of the language. It's not Eltharian. It's this lizardmen. Saurian, I believe, is what it is called amongst the civilized races. It has a different. And that is my round.
Okay. Niaro's going to come up on your right and just swings on the rat ogre. Zero hesitation.
Yay, some assistance. Do we get team up bonus?
Yes, as the rest of the Skaven are still feared. I need to make another check on their round. That's a fucking 2.
My boy has crit.
This is why A-OwO is the best bean.
Yep. So you're just swinging through everything. You just hear a very high-pitched squeaky "Yes!" It runs up and just slices through the bottom side of its wrist.
Ah, Niaro, there you are.
God, 17 to the fucking thing's wrist. Just stares, snarls down at the lot of them. It is a very intimidating creature. Rodolin, the skeletal abomination, is going to swing on you a couple of times as the other Skaven ready counterattacks on the rest.
I see.
Okay, and I just watched that roll off of an 03 to a 13. Great horned rat be praised.
Like the one swinging on me.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna attempt to parry.
Okay. Attempt to parry the blessed number of 13.
I got a 19.
Okay. Your total is definitely higher. Or your total weapon skill is definitely higher than a 40. So.
Yippee! I feel like it's like when you see a Jedi about to get struck in the back, their eyes go wide for a second, and he just moves moves one of his swords to intercept. Ooh, close one.
Like, oh, maybe he really can't see the future. One of them fire. Actually, I guess the 3 of them are firing, so I need to roll more than once. That one's going to miss, and one of the other Skaven is desperately trying to find a spare ranged weapon because theirs broke last round because they rolled a freaking nat 100.
I'm sure there's one lying on the ground somewhere.
Yeah, so they're off getting a spare. Now that's not going to do a lot. Oh wait, actually, that's a bow. Okay. So as you're, squaring off against this, the rat ogre, the large rat ogre in front of you, you see from the back line a crossbow bolt arc out and catch it in the side of the head, and it recoils slightly, but just stares at you as there's a bolt sticking out of its forehead.
Okay. That is. You know what? The Skaven are fighting surprisingly good, and I'm kind of proud of them.
Yeah. All right. Lucia, it has come back around to you though.
Is anything? Oh, there's still one guy on Maury.
Yep. There is still one guy on more. Yeah, he's not doing hot, but Maury's still got his chew toy. Oh god, yeah, that was the guy that Maury hit in the groin. He can't do anything and is simply just staying down.
Don't edge me like that. Thank you. Okay, come on, land flat.
I thought you liked edging.
Okay. So this is only gonna deal 12 damage to the chest.
Fiora doesn't dignify that with a response.
Maury just slams his chew toy into the other rat as hard as he can.
Beautiful.
Because he doesn't want to give up his chew toy. Is the other rat still standing after being bodied by his friend's body?
After you quite literally hit a bastard with another bastard, you've put him into crit 12.
Okay, so Maury just prances over here for his other half action like a dog with a bone who's very happy. Chewing on his chew toy as he goes.
Fantastic.
Over to Lucia, who's gone from, I'm going to deal with this one guy to, I'm going to deal with all of these guys that I didn't want to deal with. How much of a tactical mind fuck do I want to do? I didn't expect Andre to come up here like this.
I didn't either, to be fair.
Up there.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah?
No, something else. Lucia's casting a spell.
Okay.
I need to grab oh, that's D6. Alright, let's roll the same die 3 times. So here we go. Or 2 times. So I'm gonna roll these 2 dice. These are D10s, not D100. 15 is sufficient to cast Form of the Soaring Raven. Lucia turns into a bird and flies back over here.
So now Andre's the one with his ass in the wind.
Well, no.
Well-
No. She's
No.
she's just gonna fly over here and be behind this Skaven and leave all 3 of these Skaven looking around like, what just happened? Andre, there's a bird that's now helping you with flanking.
Appreciated.
The mighty pecs.
Hit him with the pectorals.
And that also spends Lucia's personal fate point, and that is her turn.
She's done that before.
Yes.
I remember that.
I remember like once.
She turned into a
Yeah.
bird when we were fighting in the sewer because we were in incredibly close quarters and would fly around and hit things and then withdraw before they could retaliate. Doesn't do a lot of damage because it's strength -2 for damage output, and her strength gets reduced to 20 something. But it is pretty funny.
Alright, so she flaps away. She's providing flanking. Yeah, they're gonna need to take a half action to try and figure out what just happened. The one that got smacked in the head is going to turn in the direction of Oscar and take off loping. That'll be a full action.
That one's headed at Oscar?
Yeah, it's headed in the direction of the thing that shot it.
That is a definite. I want to move to intercept it, but I can't. I'm engaged. Fortunately, Sword is there. Sword incoming!
Yeah, damage that bad, it's not much that it can continue doing as you all are squaring up over there. What is... Alright. The very injured bell dancer who's been... Yeah, they're sucking a crit at the moment. I need to make a casting roll. Oh god, just barely. Okay. Bird Lucia.
Yes. Lucia is here. Moon?
I hear
Oh, oops. I have not have PTT up. The bell dancer all but explodes in a small puff of smoke as they turn and look at a spot. Blucia, you'd see, and Andre, from your angle, you'd also see as the Skaven essentially rematerializes at the end of the arcing bit of smoke with a bit of coughing blood. They hop down on the far side of this protective wall and fence, but just GTFO after everything going on.
The bellboy?
Yep, the damaged bellboy. They do, however, leave behind the broken bell stick.
Remind me to flog him with that.
I'm just putting the token has fled. I'm just putting it up there so that I doesn't get lost in everything. The Vampires knowing what their role is. Yeah, they're gonna move on Andre. Oh fuck.
I could take you all at once. Oh, this is why I tank.
Hey, you got this.
I do got this. The Skaven's vibes are off. Oh.
Hmm.
All right, one misses wide. The other is going to get a glancing headshot.
All right, parry time. No, I will spend my fate point on that. Because we only have our fate points left, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I haven't spent any yet. A 37 is far better than a 99.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are able to duck as these large, aggressive claws swing at where your face was a moment ago.
What ho?
The oh, all right. Let's see. Cat, what the hell are you doing? All right. Oh, he's chasing a bug. Okay. All right. They need to make another fear. The general rats need to make another fear test. Oh, it's a moth. Oh no. Ah. Scared the idiot. They're just going to start cowering backwards a little bit. All right, yeah. Let's see the rat ogre. Oh, there's the one in front of Thess. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's the one in front of Thess and the one by Maury.
Yep, ready. I got a dodge and a parry waiting on him. Hopefully, the dodge will be better.
Will it?
Certainly a higher percentage.
$33.
That one I dodge. 47. If he's got more than one swing, that's, I mean...
No, it swings once at you, and then does something you've probably never seen a rat ogre do before.
Oh?
It pulls its arms back up in a somewhat defensive posture.
They don't normally do deep... Oh, because they're normally driven by taskmasters, that's why.
Let's see. Miss on Mori.
And I'm also presuming that they get their morale save this round from fear.
Yeah, they did not. They rolled a 69.
Nice.
Yep. Well, it was either technically it was a 61, but it was either an 01 or a 61 because it was straight on edge. I'm like, all right, I got to re-roll this. 69. Okay, so they're just clumping together in groups for protection, it seems.
I mean,
together for something.
It beats having to fucking kill every single one of them, so...
I mean, they are not immune to fear. They are very susceptible to it. Okay, Mori either needs to dodge or I don't think he can parry. So yeah, either dodge or something.
Mori will dodge because Mori has... Actually, since Mori has a motherfucker in his mouth, Mori will use the motherfucker to parry.
Oh my god, he can absolutely do that.
And we're going to roll the dice, not just drop them. Nope, he fails.
So roll the dice in the tray instead of just, I watched that half-ass flop.
I'm trying, but gravity is being a bitch.
Also, the trays are kind of difficult.
You know, I rolled the exact same thing.
That's funny as shit.
The dice have spoken. Mori gets hit. There's nothing I can do about it. That was it. How dare you hit my bear?
Is 12 head.
Yes.
Ow.
Nope.
I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense he tried to parry it with the body in his mouth.
Okay. Mori...
I will say, though, given the fact that it was a body in the mouth and it actually landed a headshot, apply 2 more points of AP, though this will degrade Mori's weapon, or Mori's chew toy by half.
Okay. I have punched in his remaining wounds are in his description.
If I could see anything other than the nanomachine sun scene in my head right now, that would be great.
No.
All right, and that will bring it back around to the top, to the top of Blessed Round 13. You stopped the thing that was going to happen in this encounter, as the broken bell staff is on the ground.
Nice. This is still the first encounter. Looks
Yep.
like you have at least 5 set up.
Yeah, they're going. Yeah, that was before you broke their bell staff.
Now the rats aren't coming out of the walls.
Well,
I mean, they didn't get a chance to call for a Skaven tide, so.
In the meantime, thank you for the water, Albion. I'm going to announce. Lori, thank you for the resub with Prime. 49 months in a row. Good God, that's a long time to be coming in here and just clicking a button. But still, thank you. 41 and Blazing Haze, thank you guys for the Holy 13s. 41, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Good Lord. Moonhoof, thank you for the resub. I got a moon.
Oh, I resubbed her. Oh, yay. I thought that was the end of the month.
And Ponychick and Rockkiff, thank you guys for the hosts. And Fate1987, welcome to the Army of Fiora. Also, welcome over on YouTube, She Trembulo and Herson. That's everything. Next person.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's been a pleasure. I'm happy we're back. I'm happy I'm back. We will hopefully resolve the situation. We've been underground for so long, and in a couple of months, it'll have been a year. So, I would like to see the sunlight again, please. Next.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you once again for joining us. I have been Oscar's player Albion, and yes, we have been down here in the dark for so long. So long. But, yeah. Nice to be with you as always. Another fun session. On to the next player.
Thank you, thank you. I am Rental Aphid, and I have had the honor of playing Rodlin with you all. Thank you all for very much for coming. I'm glad to be here, and I hope you had some fun. And also, rest in peace, John Blanche.
Hi, I'm Shiny Star, and I've been playing Sir Andre Morehire, Noble Knight of Bretonia. And I am quite surprised to find out that they don't tell you in Paladin school that damsels can turn into birds at inconvenient moments. Oh well.
Only the most inconvenient. But don't you know that's why they're colloquially called birds?
Hey.
Oh well.
Please, Cleet.
Hey, Lanzabi here, the voice of Caritas. Wish you all same rat time, the same rat channel, and come back to see if we can finish this battle up next. Woohoo! Or next session.
I am Moon. I am here as many things, though primarily the brain of Niaro, it seems anymore, whom is standing firm behind the Lostrian maiden of camaraderie, friendship, and mace.
I like my mace. It has a very impactful presence.
All right, everybody, say it with me now. 3, 2, 1. Good night, players.
Good night,
Good night, players.
Players.